blast off, kapow! Okay, hi everybody. I'm not going to give you my name because everybody knows my name by now. I just want to inform you of what I want to make sure that happens in every single Partners Hair Design, every single Hair Freedom store. Look, many years ago when I first came to this country, now that was a few years ago, you know, clients used to come through and we used to wash their hair with green stuff. And then as the years went along, we kind of stopped washing people's hair with the green stuff. Then we gave them a shampoo. And at that stage, we still had the green stuff. And we had a couple of brands, probably some L'Oreal brands or Redken or something like that. Now, as time has gone along now, what we want to do is to not shampoo anybody's hair anymore. We want to give a total pampering experience. And as you know, Judy and Samaya, they both go around to the stores explaining how the shampooing process is going to happen. But, you know, as world-class educators, what Judy is, and Samaya is also going to get there well. We're very impressed with Samaya. She's been learning incredibly quickly, far quicker than what I thought. Big round of applause to her. But what I want to make sure that you as team leaders in the salon and everybody that shampoos the client at the basin, we have to absolutely pamper them. And we have to enjoy that word of pampering. We have to make sure that the shampoo is explained to her from your heart. That when she sits there, she's comfortable, that she knows she's not just having a wash and blow. She knows she's not just having a shampoo and blow. That she fully understands that when that client, whether she goes to the waterfront, whether she goes to Vangate, whether she goes to the Somerset West, will have exactly the same pampering experience in every single store that we own. Because that's what we would like to be treated that way, and we have to make sure that every single client that comes into our salons has the same service. Not the way it is at the moment, which is nip one, slip one, pearl one, rip one. Sometimes the shampoo is explained, sometimes not. Sometimes the client is asked, is the temperature of the water okay? Sometimes not. That is an absolute fail. And that is going to stop immediately when this video of a tutorial goes out into circulation. May I remind you, this is a tutorial. You can't just watch it once and get done. That's a movie. You want to do that? Go home and watch a movie. This is a tutorial, and it's a teaching, educational tutorial. Just to add to what I'm saying, I'm just going to ask Judy to come over first, just to express from her side her points of wisdom here.
Thank you, Lewis. I agree with you, Lewis. We need to create a standard. We need to create service excellence. No matter where we go. Imagine going to the Spur. We've got Spurs all over South Africa. You go to the Spur, it looks very similar, but the service is exactly the same. And this is what we want to create. And when we create that in our basin area, we create that consultation, we create that kind of special treatment that we give our clients will come back. And what we want to do is, we want to explain every single shampoo to our client. We don't wash, we shampoo. We give them a luxurious shampoo massage. We're actually treating the client. And that's all part of service excellence. Yes, Lewis, we have a nip one, slip one. But this tutorial will help maintain that consistency in seeing everybody doing it exactly the same. So no hit and miss. It's all up to you now to actually do it. And when you do it, we will have that service excellence that is above any other salon anywhere, because clients can go in and have their hair shampooed at any salon. But what are they getting? They're not getting the Partners way. And this is what we want. And we want to instill it on every single body.
Okay, thank you, Judy. Look, I'd like to call over Samaya.
I would like to. Hello. So what I would like to say is that we are the only organization that explains the basin procedures by the basin. So we would like the consistency that every single client that comes into the store has the basin procedures done, and we tell them that we're doing an effleurage movement, we tell them that we're doing a depotement movement, so that the clients can know that our service is different than the rest of them.
That's great. Thank you, Samaya. Thank you, Judy. Okay, we'll see you all
Thank
later. Okay. Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back. I want to introduce you to Stacey. Stacey and I know each other well. I've done Stacey's hair a couple of times, and shortly we're going to be giving her a pampering shampoo at the basin. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have a little look, and Stacey told me that she'd just come from gym and her hair is slightly wettened. So I'm just going to brush it through like one must do for everybody's hair before we get her hair shampooed. So, and long hair like this, it's always best to start brushing from the ends, take it up to the roots, not, kind of like that, there we go. And this is how one does it in a complete professional way, not to kind of like brush it from here the whole way down. If you do that, the hair will break and it will snap. So now, what I'm going to be doing with Stacey's hair, we're going to be taking it through just now, shampooing her hair, and then I'm going to be starting it. So, the starting point, Stacey, how would you like it to be started today? Would you want something smooth and flat like a pancake, or do you want a bit of volume and a bit of lift?
No smooth and no flat, and a lot of volume and a lot of
and a lot of volume.
A lot of volume. I like volume. I
You
don't
like a bit of softness and a bit
Yes.
of prettiness.
Yes, bounce. My hair needs to have bounce. It needs to have personality.
Okay,
Like
good.
me.
Yeah, that's it, like you. So when you walk, it's got a bit of
It's got
movement to it.
it's got movement.
All right, okay. Okay. So look, what is always best when you're going to blow dry somebody's hair is just to ask the client, what does she want to have? Does she want to have a pancake blow dry? Does she want to? But also with the pancake blow dry, you can also get a little bit of lift to the roots and still get it straight. The pancake is not to get it chipped like this, because that type of thing any 12-year-old kid can do there. And then why should a client come to the salon to have that? When you put in body and lift and you put in Velcros in, that's a different skill set, and that's something that the client can't do at home. That's why I encourage this often, because we want clients to come back to us. One of the biggest problems we've had in the past 20 years, our clients don't come to the salons anymore, is because of the flat iron. If there wasn't a flat iron, clients would come more often. But with the flat iron, clients can do their hair at home. Such a pity it came out, but anyway, that's life, and so we've got to deal with it like that. Okay, Stacey, come through with me to the basin and get you shampooed.
Hi Stacey.
Hi.
What we will be using on your hair at the basin is the NAC hair range, the Nourish shampoo and the Nourish conditioner.
Okay.
It's a vegan brand, sulfate free, and it's also color safe. What it will do, it will moisturize and nourish your hair. I will be doing 2 times shampoo. The second shampoo we leave on for 2 minutes so that the active ingredient can work. We'll squeeze dry your hair, then apply the conditioner on affected areas, and then using a effleurage massaging technique and a depotement massaging technique.
Oh wow.
Okay, you can put your feet up there for me, please. Are you comfortable?
I am.
We'll just stand around you. When you lean back, just careful, the ceramic basins are cold, so you'll get a cold shock. Are you comfortable?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking.
Before you put the water on the client's scalp, you must check it on your wrist so that the temperature is alright, and then you ask the client, Stacey, is the temperature fine?
Temperature's good. Thank you so much.
And then when you are applying the shampoo on the client's scalp, you need to...
Judy, is that the shampoo?
Yes. You need to put it in the palm of your hand, rub it through, and apply it on the scalp. And now what Lewis will be doing, you will be doing the effleurage massaging technique. The first shampoo won't lather because it's just remove the dirt and grime off the client's scalp. So it's not going to take so long. So what Lewis is doing with his fingers is using it like a lion's claw, and it's moving in a circular motion inwards so that he increases the blood flow to the scalp. And then you ask the client, is the pressure okay? What we are doing now, we're doing the effleurage massaging technique. While you are busy shampooing, you got to talk to your clients. Not all the time. We don't want you to sit and gossip to your clients, but talk to them while they are having their shampooing pampering session. So what you do, you ask the client, is the temperature okay? Is the pressure okay? We are using the effleurage massaging technique. We are doing the deportment massaging technique so that they know what you are doing behind the basin. Stacey, is the temperature okay?
The temperature is good, thank you.
Pleasure. So the second shampoo, repeat, apply it in the palm of your hand, rub it through your hands, and then apply it on the scalp. We don't want you to scrub. We are doing a shampooing, pampering, massaging technique, so you have to do the effleurage movement. And now your second shampoo is going to lather much more, as you can see, than the first shampoo. So now we are doing the effleurage movement, which is inwards, and we're moving in the same direction. Pressure still fine, Stacey? So now we're going to be leaving on the second shampoo on for 2 minutes so that the active ingredients can work. Can you see that how much lather there is on the second shampoo in comparison to the first shampoo? So that is how it should look after you've done with your second shampoo and leaving it on so that the active ingredients can work. We want an effleurage massaging technique. We do not want scrubbing. So like we know that you all scrub, so we don't want this happening in the salon. We want an effleurage massaging technique. Don't you want to come in here and speak more about what's happening over here?
Hi everybody, hi. Okay, so why we leave the second shampoo on is so that the technology and all the active ingredients can work. And if you think about it, all the research that has gone into these shampoos, I mean, we've got trichologists, dermatologists, scientists, chemists, all creating and making these shampoos so that work specifically for the client. So you need to also tell your client when she shampoos her hair, she needs to leave the second shampoo on with that brilliant lather on for a few minutes so that the active ingredients can work. So where there's dehydration, it will be rehydrated. Where nourishment is needed, nourishment works in. If it's designed for the scalp, it will go and help with that scalp concern that the client has. So all that technology is gone in there. So what's the use of just shampooing and putting it on and going? You might as well take your shampoo and throw it down the drain. So it is very key thing is take your time with your shampoo procedure so that you're getting the best out of that bottle, out of that shampoo, you're getting the best onto the client's hair and scalp. What Lewis is doing is rinsing 100%. You're not rinsing the technology out, you're rinsing what is not needed out.
Yes.
So it is very important that you do rinse the hair 100%. And as you can see, Lewis is squeeze drying.
Yeah, that's how you squeeze dry hair. So when you are going to apply the conditioner on the client's hair, which will be the affected areas, you section the top, the washoe out so that you can apply the conditioner on the affected areas everywhere. So again, conditioner goes in the palm of your hand, rubbing it through and applying it on the affected areas. So when you're doing the conditioning massage, you will then again ask the client, is the pressure okay, Stacey?
It's perfect.
Good. And then you're again doing the effleurage movement inwards, always inwards. This whole procedure should take about 8 to 10 minutes if it's a shampoo and conditioning procedure. It's a pampering session for your client at the basin area. So if you're doing it in 5 minutes, no, you're doing it wrong. So we want all of our clients that comes twice a week, once a month, to experience the pampering session at the basin.
So the massage technique that Lewis is doing is deportment. And if you see, it's done systematically. You're not doing deportment this side, then that side, left or right. Everything is done systematically. And what deportment does is, it's like playing a piano. So you're going to apply pressure, you're going to tap and hold. Tap and hold. Tap and hold. What this movement does is, it creates that sense of when you apply pressure to a certain area, it releases, like a type of a serotonin, which is that happy, relaxing pull that you're getting. So imagine your client lying there, getting this exciting or soft, relaxing pressure feeling, but it's not pressure, it is a relaxing sensation. Sometimes when you have a headache, you tend to press on the temples. Now imagine all those fingers working systematically. So you're going to do sessions of 3 on the top of the head, 3 and then 3 under. That's 1. That's 2. 3. And then as you can see, Lewis turns his body and he goes to the side. So you're working the top half, the left hand side, you're doing sessions of 3. And then once that's done, he goes over onto the right hand side and he does sessions of 3. And this is, when we say relaxing, it is absolutely, putting the client on another planet. Okay? And that is what we want. We want every single store to do this because we want to have that standard. Like we spoke earlier on about going to the spa, you get that service. We want the service everywhere. So even if a client comes in twice a week, thrice a week, or once a month, you need to give this to your client so that she will come back and sit in your chair.
And we will come back because it's amazing.
There we go. The proof is in the pudding, and we did not play Stacey.
That really was amazing.
And while you're doing that, remember your conditioner is working through that's on the affected areas. So where it needs the nourishment, where it needs the hydration, where it needs the protein or the moisture, it's working through.
So now you will squeeze dry again and then do a towel wrap.
If the hair is very long, it's good to section the hair and squeeze dry. Because it makes it so much easier and you've got more control over the hair once it's sectioned. Thank you, it's no problem. Okay, towel wrap, we fold over. Place underneath the client. Stacey, do you want to lift your hip, please? Thank you. Relax back. I don't tuck it underneath the client's skin. I tuck it in the little lip I made. Lift up for me. Once the client is lifted up, you squeeze. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much.
Right, as you can see, Lewis is at the section. So what he's doing is he's ensuring that there's no water dripping. Okay, and then what we will be doing is we will be using the Vitamino color. Nice thing about this, it's a 10-in-1. It's got a heat protector in as well, which helps prevent the hair, which is keratin, the scalp, which is collagen. It's not designed for the scalp. It's designed for the hair. And as you can see, what Lewis is doing is he's sectioning the hair. And why sections the hair? Because this is a TV and the clients can see what you're doing. So he's spraying it onto the hair, which again, it's keratin. It's not designed for the skin. So when your clients see what you are doing, they actually mimic what you do. And by giving the client the product to hold, what does she automatically do? She's going to look and read. So that also helps us let the client know that she needs to take this product home and use it. Buy it, take it home and use it. And when she uses it at home, it makes our 35% higher, it makes our dockets bigger, but at the same time, she can manage her hair at the same time. So always ensure that you brush the hair well through, work the product through, because lots of times we tend to take the product and just spray 1, 2, 3 squirts and that's it. The product sits there. We want the product to spread throughout. So with your client watching, she sees what you're doing, you're showing her how to use the product as well. Looking at Lewis blow drying, as you can see, he's blow drying towards the front because the hair is cut in a forward graduation. The type of brush he's also using, it's a softer, woolly bristle brush. That doesn't scrape the skin and it also helps in volume to the hair. There is absolutely no nozzle being used. Why? Because we want volume and lift. And this gives us texture. As he's blow drying, you'll notice he's not taking too wide sections. The section fits the size of the brush. And what you always do whenever you're busy blow drying or doing this, make sure there's somebody to assist you, help put the curlers in while the hair is warm. Because when it's in the curler, it sets and it stays in. So if this hair was blow dried, very flat, what would happen? You get a nice dent and you get no volume and movement. So you blow dry the hair according to the shape that it was cut. We're not focusing the hair dryer on one spot. If you have a look, the air waiting that hair, giving it movement, giving it bounce, volume. So the air is not focused where the trim is. It's all over so that it happens and not the fullness. Stacey wanted fullness, we will give it fullness. So if you're seeing the way Lewis is blow drying, he's actually blow drying against the cuticle scales because we promised Stacey a volume and lift blow dry. So you're opening those cuticle scales, the air is being continuously flowed. It's not an amateur show about blow drying and stopping, blow drying and stopping. It's a continuous airflow which gives us that lift that she wants. Number 2, you can't do this on your own. You need somebody to assist you. Somebody to help put the curlers in while you're blow drying. And when you put the curlers in while you're blow drying, the hair then sits in the direction that you blow dried it in. So have a look. Continuous flow of air, lifting those cuticles. And not leaving the hair at any time. Lewis is moving around the hair and he's going with the direction that the hair was cut. continuous movement, as you can see. Oh my word. If you see what Lewis is doing now, on the hair, off the hair. How long is that going to take to dry? How long is that going to take to style? A lot of stylists tend to do that, on and off, on and off. So what happens? The hair takes longer to dry. You're wasting time. We don't want to waste time because time is precious. If you look at what Lewis is doing now, he's actually holding his arms exceptionally high, which means the hairdryer becomes heavy, the brush becomes heavy, and number two, his armpit is exposed. This is the incorrect way of blow drying because it is not good etiquette to actually expose your armpits to anybody. So this is the incorrect way of doing a blow dry. Your arms will get tired, your wrists will get tired. You're actually exhausting your arms. You'll start getting muscle strain, back strain, and even neck strain. So this is something that you want to avoid. Look at the difference now. He's behind the client, arms is rested, body positioning much better. The hairdryer even looks more comfortable. And these are the little things you need to take into consideration when blow drying. Number two, putting the Velcro curlers in, ensure that you can see where the grips are placed. Yes, it may leave a mark, but also the stylist can see where it is. So for the back, it doesn't really matter, but when you come to the front, be aware where you put your grips. Make sure that you can see it. Secure the grips and make sure your Velcro curlers are in place. Brilliant tandem working there, and this is what you need to do. As you finish blow dry the section, somewhere is ready to get that curler in. And you get the curler in while it's hot. So when it sets, it cools down, and you're maintaining that wonderful volume, that lovely lift that we were looking for.
Stacey? Yeah. Which way do you wear your hair? This way. Oh, that one.
Okay. Place the curlers in the direction you want the style to be. As you can see, as Lewis is taking the curlers out, he's positioning it back into the position that they placed it in. So when the hair is wet, it's in the alpha state. And when it's dry, it's in the beta state. So while the hair is warm, it stretches, and as it cools, it contracts, and it holds that position that you've put it in. So don't just pull the curlers out. As you take it out, you place it in that curl that you put it in. And then we ensure that we brush the hair out to prevent any form of lines that's in the hair. You also blow dry. You don't want to brush too early when the hair is still warm, because then the hair will flatten. That looks amazing. The volume she ordered is the volume she gets. And this is what we want to do with every single client. We want to deliver what we promised.
My hair has a whole lot of personality.
So if I was to spray Stacey's hair, and I know maybe she's going somewhere, you need to explain this to your client as well. The closer you spray a wet spray, the more it sets. The further you spray it away, it's got a lighter hold because it's got alcohol in. So when a client uses hairspray, tell them arm's length away and spray. Okay? You can still move your hair, you can still play around. Tomorrow morning, she can throw her hair over, spray a little bit on, and she'll still have that wonderful, gorgeous bounce. When showing the client the back of the hair, make sure that you stand directly behind the client. Okay? You bring the mirror up close and you move it further away. Remember, the arm is stretched out, as you can see Lewis demonstrating there. And he moves it away so that the client can see everything on the right-hand side. He's not moving his body, he's changing hands, going over to the left-hand side. Bring it close and you move it away. The body stays in the center. So you're not moving around the client, you're standing stagnant and let your eyes see where everything is going. And this just looks professional, it looks stylish, and it's not like you're busy and you're not sure what you're doing.